Here?
Yes.
Can you explain?
Yes.
Emma.
Because the girl is standing here and then the boy is moved back and then right there.
So, that is exactly right. They have the camera closer to her. It looks like her father, right?
Before.
He is standing off in the distance. And what does it look like when we first see it though, Sandeli?
Kind of like the kid is not holding him. He is just standing far away and he's just raising his hand.
But it looks like his daughter is doing what? Is your hand up, Claire?
No, my hand.
Floyd? It looks like she's very good. It looks like she is holding him above the ground, right?
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Don't shout out. So, Remy, what do you think?
The people that is in heaven, they didn't say in heaven,
So it's the same, right? These people are standing far away. This guy is closer to the camera. What does it look like he's doing though?
He's blowing.
Anna?
He's blowing, and then the man fall down.
Like this, right?
Oh, I don't understand that.
When I first looked at it, what does it look like at first?
I know.
What? You aren't sure?
No, I know.
Amelia?
I it's like never like they made it be like a really round thingy, and I think they moved to the side. They like moved to the side. The person moved to that side, and they're tricking us.
Good. I'm hearing some very good answers so far. Sandeli?
It looks like it's on the other side, but it's this. It's not on the other side. It's just like this.
So it looks like it's coming up from the ground back here, right?
Yeah.
Or like it's over on the other side.
But when I look, it looks like it's coming. But where is that?
So let me draw the line here. This is the horizon line. That's where the ground is, right? This is actually the end of the pipe. This is where it comes out of the ground and it ends. So when they were taking the picture, they lined up the end of the pipe with the ground, right? To make it look like it was coming out of the ground on both sides. Yes, first, and they appear to be really silly and crazy. He thinks some of his neighbors are things like professional skiers, snow skiers, because his neighbor always wears a winter cap. He thinks that one of his neighbors might be a spy, so he always just looks at what he sees and he takes it for face value and he lets his imagination go wild. Now this can be a good thing, but it can also be really silly and lead us to believe really crazy or silly things, right? So, next we are going to try a new type of reading activity that we haven't done before. Some of you might have in another class, but we are going to pretend we have a remote control on the whiteboard, okay? So, I need someone to turn on the set of first set of lights. I'm going to write a play button, pause, fast forward, and then reverse or rewind. And then the class is going to have to try and keep up, okay? So, we have play, pause, or stop, fast forward.
Mr. Mitchell.
Can't do. What they can't do and what you can't do when you come up here is do this, because it's too fast to follow along. So, the DJs, this is for all the DJs. You have to hit play, then maybe pause, then maybe rewind, okay? So, rewind means this. It means rewind means reading backwards, okay? So, the first sentence is Brown Hill was a very ordinary street. I would then, if I was reading it backwards, street, ordinary, very, A was Brown Hill. First, so can you demonstrate for them? So Emma and Anna, could you please start? So hit one of the buttons, decide quickly. Brown Hill was a very ordinary street. It had ordinary gardens. Gardens ordinary had its street. Ordinary, very, was a very ordinary street. It had ordinary house and ordinary people living in it. Okay. So we're going to run out of breath very, very quickly. So make sure you're following along. Make sure you're reading along, class. We're going to try it all together. So, DJs, are you ready? So, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Rewind. Wait, you Samuel Gomez did. Gomez Samuel there living people living there. Samuel Gomez didn't think the street ordinary was street. Didn't think the street was ordinary. He was always making up amazing stories like people. All right, thank you very much. You may try and read along with me if you like. So 3, 2, 1. DJ's ready. About the people who. For instance, Kalinske, Miss, that's your. Miss Kalinske, who lived in the big red house, was really a secret spy. Secret, A, really, was really a secret spy because she always wore dark glasses. Okay, pause. Thank you. So if you were wondering where this went, I put it back up on the board. If you need to make your own. I think it works pretty well. I think it works but you can't see, right?
He was always asking stories. King Raymond invited him over for a cup of tea someday, and welcome him to the neighborhood.
Down, okay? So,
really?
So 5 more minutes to finish reading. Let's pause here. 10.